Good afternoon, fellow classmates and respected faculty. So my team and I were tasked with preparing a report on an NGO of our choice, and to no one's surprise, we chose BRACU. So I think BRACU is a word abbreviation that we use almost every day in our labs, right? But has anyone ever thought what it actually stands for? Well, you're right in the sense that that is what it actually meant once. So let me explain. You see, the year was 1972. The Bangladesh Liberation War had just ended, and so there was an influx of returning war refugees, as you can see from the picture here. So they were struggling to meet ends. As a result, Sir Fazle Hassan Abed, who we all know and love, started a small-scale relief and rehabilitation project to help them. So this is where that name that you mentioned, Bangladesh Rehabilitation Assistance Committee, comes from. But that's not what they stand for today. So you see, as the years passed, BRACU focused more on community development or through village development programs such as agriculture, fisheries, rural crafts, and so on. And in 1986, they officially launched their rural development program, which included activities such as functional education, credit operation, income, and employment generation. And therefore, to have their work reflect their name better, they chose the name Bangladesh Rural Advancement Committee, which, by the way, is still not what they're known by today. You see, as BRACU grew bigger and expanded to more countries, they needed a name which people from any country could resonate with, and therefore they came up with building resources across communities, which is actually their current name. Anyways, moving forward, as of 2017, BRACU has operations in 11 countries. They have reached 110 million people through their programs, and they have dispersed a total of $3.82 to 6.2 million borrowers. Other noteworthy contributions include enrolling over 2 million children in over 33,000 schools, and there is so much more, as you can see from the diagram here. Anyways, so how do you achieve such an incredible feat? Well, to start off, you've got to have a set of values instilled deep into the heart of your organization. So in BRACU's case, that's innovation, integrity, inclusiveness, and effectiveness. You see, BRACU has long been an innovator when it comes to uplifting people from poverty. As for integrity, they display the highest level of transparency in their financial findings. And they also hold accountability in high rigor. And this is clearly noticeable in them being a full chartered member of the INGO Accountability Charter. So this is basically an organization that deals with non-NGOs and sees if they're held accountable for their actions or not. And then we have innovation. So BRACU doesn't discriminate when it comes to race, religion, gender, ethnicity, age, whatever you name it. And as for effectiveness, they're constantly trying to improve themselves every year. Now, as we all know, BRACU also has a number of subsidiaries such as BRACU Sol, BRACU Fisheries, and so many that we're not here to talk about. So their programs include microfinance, targeting the ultra-poor, disaster management, climate change, education, and so much more, as you can see from the chart here. This is basically their organizational chart. So far everything that I've talked about is findings that have been compiled from secondary data. So our primary source of data came from Mohammad Hussain, who's the Senior Manager of Talent Development at BRACU International. And now to present his answers to our questions, here's Wakas.